So, adult Asperger's, here are 5 mistakes you make daily. Hey guys, welcome back to the Aspie world. My name is Dan. I have Asperger Syndrome, ADHD, OCD and dyslexia, and I make weekly videos on this type of content. So if you're new around here and you'd like to learn more, remember to hit that subscribe button by clicking the notification bell down below. And also, if you're watching over on Facebook, be sure to give this page a like and a follow to see more videos just like this one. And if you're watching on Instagram, be sure to follow my page for more daily videos and content on autism. Okay guys, so welcome back to the Aspie world, where we think differently daily. What's up, different thinkers? Today, we are doing a video on adult Asperger's and 5 mistakes that people make about Asperger's on a daily basis. Because I feel like there's a lot that people mistake in Asperger's for other stuff, and you know, they don't really fully understand. And because of that, yeah, I just fancied making this video. Now, if you guys are new to me, then yeah, go ahead and check me out on Instagram and Twitter and all that jazz. But if you want a free Autism Life Hacks PDF book, you can download it from me for free by clicking the card above here. I'll put a link in the description below and on the end screen as well, so you guys can get that free little gift from me to you. Right, okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about here is shyness, right? Now, people often mistake Asperger's as people just being shy, but Asperger's does present itself as social and communication issues, which could cause them to look shy, but it's not actually shyness. But people don't do this. They mistakenly think that, oh, they're just shy, or they're a little bit kind of introverted, but shyness. Okay, so number 2 is introvert. People always mistake people with Asperger syndrome as just being an introvert, or they're simply, you know, the fact that they're autistic, but no, they're just introverted. That means that they just want to be on their own and do their own thing and be indoors and play games and not really socialize and all that stuff. But no. They're on the autism spectrum. Asperger syndrome does cause people to look introverted, but they're not really introverted. You know, they will have interests that are shareable likes and shareable interests with you if you just give them the time of day. But to just simply dismiss somebody on the autism spectrum as being introverted is kind of really, it's just bad. It's bad manners from the other person, and it's just a bad way to look at it, because we're all individual and we all have individual needs, and just to simply say someone's introverted is not very healthy, good, or appropriate, really. Oh, this is a good one. Number 3 is good at maths. Everybody instantly thinks that if you say you have Asperger syndrome or autism, that you're gonna be good at mathematics. And do you know what? No, not everybody who has autism is a mathematical genius. In actual fact, I know a bunch of people on the autism spectrum who are terrible at maths. You know, it's not a given thing. Like, here's your diagnosis of Asperger syndrome, and here's also a diploma in mathematics. It's not like that. It's kind of like, I get the process of logical thinking, because a lot of people in the autism spectrum do like the process of doing things logical and problem solving, but that's not the only thing that they do. And so I guess mathematics is problem solving from a logic sense, but in terms of being, you know, mathematically minded, not everyone on the autism spectrum is into that. I mean, it's ridiculous to even think that that's like, oh, come on guys, let's go. Okay, so number 4 is excuse for rude behavior. Oh my goodness, I've heard this so many times. People say that, oh, you know, Asperger syndrome, that's just an excuse so you can be an idiot, or it's an excuse so you can have rude behavior, or you just use it as an excuse to be rude. It's like, what? Why would anybody try to use a disability as an excuse to be rude? It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. It's very insulting to people on the autism spectrum, and it's just arrogant. Like, you should never say that to someone in the autism spectrum. I mean, come on, what is going on? What are people think? What? How on earth can that be a thing? What is wrong with people? It's ridiculous. It's not an excuse for being rude. It's oh goodness me, terrible. And you know, when kids are younger, people say, oh, naughty. That's a naughty person, but it's not naughty. They're on the autism spectrum. They're not naughty people, but people do say it, and it triggers me so much. Oh, my goodness. Goodness me, it triggers me. Oh, number 5 is kind of like my favorite one. People always say that Asperger's doesn't exist. It's one of my favorite things that I hear. People say, oh, Asperger's doesn't exist, and you know, and a lot of people see this as a diagnosis. You know, they just either ignore it because they say, oh, you know, Asperger's doesn't exist. It's a made-up thing. You know, it's a made-up thing, just like ADHD is made up. God, I've heard that one as well. So people say that Asperger's is made up, and it's just something that, and they just ignore the diagnosis. If you say you have issues or something and you need help with something because you have an autism spectrum disorder and you have Asperger syndrome, they kind of just dismiss it because they believe that it doesn't exist, which is completely just a horrible thing. It's a horrible attitude to have. But then on the other hand, people actually say now that Asperger's doesn't exist because the name was changed to autism spectrum disorder. It doesn't just stop existing. These people who have this diagnosis don't just disappear into thin air. They just have a different diagnosis nomenclature, which is just the name given to it. So in 2013, Asperger's changed its name to autism spectrum disorder, and that was it. You know, it doesn't just stop existing. Anyway, if you have anything to add on that subject, put it in a comment down below. I'd love to talk to you about it, and I read and respond to every comment. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram if you think it can help somebody, and I'll see you next time, guys.